In this video, I want to discuss the anatomy of the knee, and here is my knee diagram from an anterior view. So we are looking anteriorly here. How do we know that? Well, number one, we can see the patella. So you could only see that from an anterior view. So that's one of the biggest ways. Of course, you don't see any of the popliteal fossa on the posterior part of our femur. As we continue on looking at a review of some of the bones, of course, here we have our femur, and here the tibia, and here the fibula, the little bone of the leg. Remember, if you fib, you lie. A little white lie is a fib. If you fib, you lie. So let's look at some of the structures we can see there. And I'm going to begin if we go above the patella, and I'm going to cut off part of it here and discuss the structure coming off the top here. A tendon that comes from the quadriceps femoris muscle group. This is a common tendon shared by this group of muscles for the vastus medialis, the vastus lateralis, vastus intermedius, and rectus femoris muscles. So the quadriceps femoris muscle group. So this would be the quadriceps femoris tendon because it attaches a muscle to bone. And if we come below that, and I'm going to use purple, and I'm going to come off here, well, I'll show it to you guys once, and then I'm going to cut through it and show you some deeper structures. But we have a ligament that comes off of it, comes from the apex of the patella and attaches here at the deltoid tuberosity. And this would be the patellar ligament. Patellar ligament. Now, a few structures I want to show. First one I'm going to use in green, and we're going to come out the side here, the side of the knee, and I'll color it in a little bit here. Since here, if we look at this, and remember as a quick reference to anatomy, the tibia is the medial bone, so this would be the medial collateral ligament. But sometimes we may just call it the tibial collateral ligament. Now I'm going to use blue and come off to the other one, and if we're going to come off on the side of the femur and go down to the head of the fibula, we are lateral, so this would be the lateral collateral ligament, or just the fibular collateral ligament. And this gives us some of the major ligaments that we can see there. Now, as I did promise, I will discuss some structures a little deeper. I'm going to use orange, and I'm going to draw here on the side a cartilaginous pad of fibrocartilage here. And this would be the lateral meniscus. And then we're going to come over, and I'm going to use gray here. And I'm going to show you guys, and it doesn't show up so hot here, the medial meniscus. Now, as promised, and I'm going to have to kind of do this in a funky way. So I'm going to cut through the tendon, leaving part of it, most of it gone. We'll leave some of it here just for reference where we were. Now, I'm going to come in red down here so that you can see it, and draw a ligament that would go from the anterior part of the tibia and move backwards. And this would be the anterior cruciate ligament, also known as the ACL. ACL injury is very common, the anterior cruciate ligament. We'll look at the posterior cruciate ligament in another video, but I hope you find this anatomical video helpful, discussing the major ligaments of the knee, and we'll see some other videos I want to discuss later on with medial and lateral views of the knees, but here we see an anterior view. So I hope you find this video helpful, and if you continue looking at some others, you'll find other helpful videos on the articulations to come, and I hope you find this video helpful. Thank you.